What's up guys, Subzeroark here, doing something I've never done before. I am post-commentating this game. This is a game before I hit Legend. So yeah, you can obviously tell that it's post-commentary. And I just want to go over all my mistakes and stuff. This is using a super aggro Paladin deck. First mistake I'm going to point out is mulling away the Ironbeak Owl. While generally in this deck you want to mull for coin 2 1-drops turn 1. I actually had that already in my hand, I'm pretty sure. I think I had Leopard Gnome deckhand already, or something like that. I could have just mulled for another 1-drop even if I didn't have both of them, and kept the Owl. The Owl is really important because you want that against their Armor Smith, because they're going to definitely mull for Armor Smith, and you really want to get that thing out of the way. So another thing I do here, I think I just played this whole early game kind of wrong, is that I mini-bot here and then just go face. Which, like, the deck is not exactly a face deck. It's more of a get super good board control and just win the game off of that kind of a deck. And you're running so many early drops that it's easy to get board control. So that's really... Whoa. I don't know how that's going to sound for you guys, but my mic moved. But yeah. A deck is win through early board control, pretty much. So yeah, I make the mistake of letting this Armor Smith live and not mulling for Ironbeak, or mulling away the Ironbeak. God damn it, sorry, I keep hitting my mic. Yeah, it's just gonna sound horrible. But I'll just try to stay away from it now. So after that, I think my mistakes get... I mean, I think this play wasn't bad, really. Like, I guess I could have predicted that he was gonna Death Spike, but not really. Like, at this point, maybe it's best to just, like, deal with my losses, and, I don't know. I don't know if it's right to run into Armor Smith here. Probably not. I think you're just supposed to go face in the situation here, and maybe play the True Silver in your face. I mean, like, there's no real way you get board control against this board, because, like, obviously if I just play Argent Protector, he's going to attack him with the Armor Smith and attack with a weapon. So I think it might be right to True Silver here, or maybe just Hammer of Wrath face. Like, at this point, I was sort of trying to get board control, but it doesn't really work in this situation, especially against, you know, that weapon. So I think I definitely get punished for this, because he just does exactly what I said. And clears the Divine Shield and then clears my board. And then he's still got 5 mana to work with. So, like, this is a textbook example of how you lose with this deck. Like, this is a pretty strong deck. Albeit weak to board clear, but this is like 100% how to lose a game with this deck. If you are looking to just drop ranks, play this deck and play exactly like I'm playing here. Just say fuck the board and go face, and then make super suboptimal plays, and like go for the board when you should go for face, and go for face when you should go for the board, pretty much. So yeah, but if you do like the opposite of what I'm doing in this video, maybe you'll win. I think it's kind of interesting that I got to rank 2 playing. I think this is one of the only games that I've misplayed like super hard in though. And I mean, even at this point, like, I can draw a whatchamacallit, the 3 mana, draw a bunch of cards. I forget what it is. 3 mana, draw cards to be equal with your opponent. I forget what that's called. But yeah, like, even if I draw that right now, I have a really high chance of winning. And clearing the Harrison there. So if, like, I hit face, he's at 14, but he's warrior, so he can armor up. I think at this point, like, I pretty much just have to try to sort of seize the board, because that's the only way I really win. But I need to draw the 3 mana, draw a bunch of cards thing that I forgot its name. So at this point, I recognize that I'm not getting board back. I draw 2nd Ironbeak. Like, honestly, those 3 draws really screw me over. So, I guess if there's justice in Hearthstone, that's where it is. The fact that I misplay super hard, not only do I get punished for the misplay, but I get punished with these just horrible draws, because Ironbeaks do nothing here, same with Equality. Equality does end up becoming a little more useful, after this turn. I might use it. Yeah, I use it here actually because I draw the Divine Favor. That's what it is. So yeah, this is what actually gives me a chance at winning the game. I think this is 100% the correct play. I'll tell you because I'm in the future. I remember this game because I've looked over it. I've actually uploaded it already privately, and then first the audio was just terrible for me. There was a bunch of background noise, and second I used music that apparently YouTube's like, hey, don't use that, so I will not use that in the future. But yeah, that holy crap, whatever it was, I forgot already, is really what puts me into this game, because if I didn't have that, if I had drawn just say like the Cog Hammer, it would have been over. Like there's nothing I can do in that situation. I could like Cog Hammer or something. The Alexstrasza out of him is so good though, like it's ridiculously good. But here I'm actually in a really solid spot. I do a lot of thinking here. Thought process here is you 100% have to Consecration, right? Like the only other play is playing Knife Juggler and Muster and like praying that the knives hit, which is just really not good. Like maybe I play Muster, pray that the knives hit, and then play Cog Hammer, and then it's an okay play, but I don't think that's even really better than the Cog Hammer, Consecration, and Juggler play that I make here, which I think is a strong play on its own. I think the Consecration just guaranteed killing those guys off is much better, and keeping 2 minions along with saving that Muster is good, and getting an extra point of damage in by using the Cog Hammer. So here I'm actually in a really solid spot. Like, if he can't clear this, I just win the game instantly. Well, not instantly, but I have a good chance to win the game. But he has the random Iron Beak, and I'm just like, what is that? And slams me in the face with Alexstrasza. So, I lost this game because of misplays. My draws were poor, but I can definitely see how, like, a worse player would get pissed off at draws and say that, like, oh my god, man, I drew freaking Equality Iron Beak, that was so bad. When in reality, like, misplaying the early game was the problem. So that's, like, something that's important, is to always, like, look back at your games and see if you can analyze them and find mistakes. Especially, like, afterwards, you can look back at them and be like, oh, maybe I did this wrong then. Now I can learn from it and mull for Iron Beak Owl against Warrior. So I hope you guys enjoyed this post commentary. I might do more of it, I might not. We'll see what happens. I'm mostly doing this because I don't have a video to release for tomorrow. So I'm just doing this at 2 AM so I can throw together a video and throw it out, because I didn't have time to record because I was out all day and I got back and I was like tired and I didn't want to record, and I was on a phone call with the GF. Anyway, this video is about to end, so I'm going to say bye. Thanks for watching. Maybe more post commentary. Bye.